Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are we doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sports. Well, let me just get this out there before we start. I'm not looking for any newbies or fresh lads who want to come on and do it for the first time on punditry, or whatever they want to call it, coming on channel, contributors or whatever. I'm not looking for any new people to come on. So, because people emailing and blah blah blah. We're not looking for any more. We've got enough. A pool of people that I've got's enough, and I want to keep it that way. I ain't got time. We're starting on any new people. We've got the people that we need. So, all right, but thank you for people who are emailing, but no thank you. But what it is, when I say no, people go nasty. So I'm going to say this. If you don't like it when I say no, it's simple. Fuck off. Right, now we've got that out of the way. Bricktops IFL TV interview. Right. Joyce versus Zhang. Well, this is what I say to that. People keep saying, oh, Joe Joyce, what a great guy and how refreshing it is. Listen, I'm not being harsh, but Joe Joyce's job, right, he's a fighter. He's a boxer. It's his job to fight. He's as old as the hills, right? So if he don't fight Zhang next in contract, he's known as a bottle job. He's already at the top tier, Olympic silver medalist, British Commonwealth European champion. He was #1 ranked. He was WBO interim champion, wasn't he? And he wants that belt back. So why would he need warm-up fights and mark time fights, like Joshua and Fury does and all that? No, he's took the fight. And it's a good fight for him. It's back it mix if he wins. If he loses, there's other stuff for him. But what is he supposed to do? Bottle it like Joshua and just fight a big stiff? His job's as a professional boxer. He's a professional fighter. He has a license. His job is to fight people. It's as simple as that. Too many people are mollycoddling these heavyweights. His job's to fight. Well done for taking fight. But you signed for rematch if you lost, didn't you? You know what I mean? You've activated rematch clause. It was in the contract. Do you know what I mean? And why are we all saying, oh, brilliant, well done? It's signed to do it. Get over yourselves. Jesus. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's patting him on back. This was agreed months ago, this rematch, if he lost. If Zhang lost, would there have been one? No, there wouldn't have been. Rematches on a non-world title fight. Embarrassing. But he's got to go through it, hasn't he? In my opinion, should go back at Q. Stop holding belts up. So people need to crawl out Joe Joyce's arsehole. All right, yeah, I know Big Richard and Julie and all that are saying it's refreshing, and they're my close pals, but I look at it like this. His job's to fight, and he signed for rematch. And I don't believe in rematches when they've had a beat down anyway. So he had the safety cushion, didn't he? How about no rematch and put it all online? Do you know what I mean? Too many safety nets. So Joe Joyce, big stiff. I've had a good think about it. Big stiff, wanting it all their own way. Right, Fury. He's got this news coming out, this big game changer news. Bricktop, what are you on about? Is this your last run at it, your last stand? Because if Tyson Fury leaves you, Bricktop, who have you got? Who have you got? Do you know what I mean? You're in no man's land. You better pray Eddie Hills doesn't take Fury off you or Fury don't go solo, because you'll be stood in dole queue. Game change now. This is how I look at it. There's only one fight that Fury can have that can change the game, and that's Usyk. All 6 belts online for the first time ever in the history of boxing. That's the only fight we want. Usyk, Fury. That's the game change. Anything else doesn't count. He'll get rinsed off me anyway. I don't know all these other arse lickers tickling his G-spot. So, changing the landscape of the sport, the Fury news. Your words, Bricktop, your words now. If it ain't Usyk, there's nothing changed, all right? And you're going to tell us in a few weeks, what planet are you on, Bricktop? Hey? To me, it looks like Bricktops on the back foot here. It looks like he's on the back foot, but first time in a long, long time. He doesn't like he don't look like he knows what to do with the Gypsy King. You can't control the Gypsy King, can he? Because the Gypsy King's at the top of the table, and they were probably always going to do this, from years ago. And now he's at the top table. It's quite funny, isn't it? Messing them all about. They don't know whether they're coming or going. Fury can come out tomorrow and turn it on its head. And Bricktop will just come out and go, yeah, 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 we'll do that. Bricktop's become a bit of a cheerleader at the moment, in my opinion. He just agrees with everything that Fury says, doesn't he? Fury power! Old Bricktop on back foot, eh? I don't know. Talking about deflecting the news off Fury, Jesus. He's coming out slagging Johnny Horsecock Nelson and Tony the Bell End, Bellew, and Carl the Cobra Frotch. Well, this is how I look at it, right? We all know Johnny Nelson couldn't draw flies to a turd, don't we? Right? And we all know that he only really got on in boxing, really, because Naz was his pal, and he was Naz's driver, wasn't he? And Naz used to have him go take cars up to car wash and have him running about for him. No wrong with that. But Naz went into bat for Johnny. And we all know what happened, don't we? Johnny stuck knifing on him, didn't he? But I don't like to see Bricktop slag Johnny, because Johnny were not propping shows up, but he were like filling holes for him, wasn't he? When he needed him on certain shows and that. And it's a bit disappointing to hear Bricktop having a go at Johnny, because Bricktop got him that job at Sky, And look, I don't want to talk out of turn, but if truth be known, Johnny Nelson only got that job at Sky because he's black in it. That's truth. That's the truth. Bricktop's even come out and said it, hasn't he? So in his column years ago. So that's the truth. But Johnny's a good presenter and he's funny and he's good at his job. So good luck to him. So don't slag Johnny off, Bricktop. You've earned money with Johnny. You were propping your shows up on undercards with his world title fight. All looks good on posters, doesn't it? So I think you're a bit out of order slagging the Nelson boy off there. As for Bellew, well, he's never even took a belt off a champion, has he, really? So is he a bell end? Yeah, he is. Do they like each other? No, but they were mates, weren't they? So, and that's for Carl Frotch. What are you going on about, Bricktop? He was just simply asking you a question. Is Joe moving up, or is he going to fight a super middle? What happened on the last day, the 270th day, Bricktop? He moved up, didn't he, to light heavy? Why wait till the last day, drag it out all that time, eh? Hey, but if the truth be known, you wanted 3 options on Carl Frotch to fight Calzaghe. It were a 45-page contract, and you wanted 3 options. He'd have had to fight Calzaghe twice, and then another fight. Why should he fight for you? When at the time he were an NSC Sports fighter. So give your head a shake. Just because he said he's Joe moving up, what does that mean? Does it mean he's swerving him? No, because Joe swerved Carl on the last day. So shut your mouth, Bricktop. Coming out with your rubbish. We all know what happened in that meeting. And then months after, on the last day, vacated to fight old men in the 40s. Pop, pop, bang. Hey? 45-page contracts. Oh, Bricktop, eh? Bricktop wanting options on fighters. 3 options on them in 2008. And yet he's having a go at Eddie Hearn for rematch clauses in mandatories. Fall in line, Bricktop. You invented rematches on mandatories. Jesus. I want to know why the WBC have not, I repeat, have not stripped Tyson Fury. Why haven't they stripped him? Why? Or why ain't he vacated? Because he's not fighting, is he? In the last couple of years, he fought Chisora. Dylan White. What's that? And now we're going for a game change. Well, it's not Usyk, is it? Jesus. And if it is, the talking 2024 now, it's further away than ever. WBC's a joke. We be crooks. No. As regarding Ben and Eubank, I agree with Bricktop on that, so I'm going to throw him a little bone, a little rabbit bone. Ben and Eubank are not best in the division. right? Beef is just put Eubank on planet orbit. As for Ben, he's never won a belt. Not English, not Commonwealth, not European. He hasn't won a domestic belt. He's not won anything. He's not won a belt of any meaning. Area, English, British. He hasn't got one of them. He ain't got a Commonwealth. So they've not done anything. Eubank's got a British on his record, but that's it. He's shot to bits. And Ben, well, oh my God, he's got a new team now, hasn't he? Listen, this is how I look at it, right? With the Crusher Ben situation. They pushed him out in front of everybody, and the kid don't know whether he's coming or going. He's took bad advice from Eddie Hills, the 6-0 Iceman, from Billy Ricky. He's took bad advice from Spotty Frank Eubank. God knows what role the Sims lot have played in all this, but they're very quiet on this, aren't they? And what I want to know is, where's that Dr. Usman? He went missing, didn't he, in October? Where's he gone? Nobody's heard from him since October the 9th. What's going on there? Pop, pop, bang! Hey? Eddie Hearn coming out with Bivol and Yard and all this. Listen, it's nose to Bricktop, Eddie. Stop telling whoppers. Just get the fights made. I mean, what's even happening with Anthony Yard now? Is he even fighting or is he retired? I mean, he's 30 odd now. Is he a veteran now, him? What's going on with Anthony Yard? That's what I want to know. Great fighter, not swerved anybody. So, all in all, I quite enjoyed seeing Bricktop squirm, because that's what he did. He squirmed like a worm in the mud, squirming in that interview. Is it Bricktop's last stand? Well, we're going to see, aren't we? But like I've just said, after the Gypsy King leaves him, who has he got? Who's he got? Right, and another thing, the Gypsy King, he's in charge of his own destiny. This is the first fighter I've seen in control when he's under the Frank Warren banner. He's the first one calling the shots. Everybody else was nodding dogs. So it's refreshing to see the Gypsy King give Bricktop the runaround, and long may it continue, because this is only heading one way, and it's into a courtroom. This is where this is heading, into a courtroom, and I said it when he signed with him years ago. So get ready. Pop, pop, bang! But all in all, the shoulder roll was intact, and it's still as good as Archie Moore's. So keep it up, Bricktop. But like I said, we're seeing a lot of talking, aren't we? And not enough fighting, are we? All we're talking about is what you've said, what he's said, what she's said. All the lot of yous, but there's no fighting getting done, is there? Eh? Boxing promoters, do me a favour. Go on, peace out.